Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we're going to go over a very cool little red dot here. This is a Holosun HS507C-X2 with the ACSS reticle. This is sold by Primary Arms. It is a very cool little optic. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a very close up, as you can see here. We've got a lot of fine details we want to show you and go over. So yeah, let's dive right on in. Okay, so first of all, you're going to see that the construction of this looks excellent. Very nice all the way around. The body material is made of 7075 T6 aluminum, so it is very rugged and strong. And you can see here has the Holosun logo there. On the side here, you can see we have some adjustments here, and on the top also we have, I'll get that in focus. We have the so that's the windows and elevation turrets right there. So let's go ahead and see how these feel when we turn them. Very positive, very tactile and audible. Hopefully you can hear that on my mic, but you might not be able to. So excellent, very nice little turrets. You can see right here on the side that it has a little hole. That's actually if this fills up with water, then that can actually drain, so it's like a drainage hole. We do have a side compartment here, which I do really like. The RMRs typically have that on the bottom, and the trouble with that is when you remove the RMR to install a new battery, you've got to obviously re-zero it, and it's kind of nice that this does have a battery compartment right here, but it is not the standard CR2032 battery. It's a less common battery type. But let's go ahead and open that up in just a second. We'll go over that in a little bit more detail. So turning it around, you can see that the lenses here are multi-coated. You can see that color difference right there. So these lenses are multi-coated, as you would expect. Turning to the front, we'll tilt this up just a little bit, and you can see that red circle and dot. That is the emitter at the back there displaying. Obviously, that projects the dot onto the chevron and the circle onto the screen for that reticle. And again, we'll go over the reticle in just a little bit more detail in just a second, but you can see that reticle, that emitter right there. Turning us around a little bit more again, we'll go to the other side, and you can see there we have the brightness adjustments. There is 12 overall, 10 are, so if we get that back in focus, 10 are daylight settings, and 2 are night vision settings. And it does get very bright. You have no problem seeing this on a bright sunny day like today. And you can see here, obviously it says ACSS Vulcan. Very cool. Okay, on the top here, we do have a little solar panel. So if the battery is not installed, that is designed to illuminate that reticle in the day. So we will check that out and make sure that is the case also. Okay, so speaking of the battery life a second ago, it does last for 50,000 hours for that battery. And as I said, if that battery's not in, you should be able to use the solar up top, which we'll check out in just a second, and that should light that reticle during the day. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's open this battery compartment up. You're going to need a little flat-headed screwdriver to get in here, and let's take this battery compartment out. Okay, don't lose that little screw. Now, on the top here, this battery compartment, it's going to be really hard to see on camera, but there's 2 little kind of divots that this flat-headed screwdriver just fits in perfectly. Can slide the tray out like so, and we have it here. Now you can see there's a rubber seal here. That's to help obviously keep the battery out of waterproof and optic waterproof. This is a CR1632 battery. So I said it's definitely a less common battery than the CR2032, but you still shouldn't have any problems getting hold of these. Let me put that battery back in to that little there. Okay, so the battery I have removed, as I showed you. So this is actually on solar power right now. You can see the emitter there is doing just fine, and that's because it is powered by that solar panel on the top. And it has a solar panel. If I cover that solar panel, you can see, and obviously the battery's not installed, and cover that solar panel, obviously the reticle does go off. So it just shows that solar panel is doing its job up there on top. Okay, so that's the battery back in. As I say, here is a Trijicon RMR. I wanted to try and give you kind of an idea. It's now obviously this RMR is sitting down in the slide, but it does have the same footprint. The Holosun is obviously larger. than the RMR. Let me try and get a back angle right here for you. You can see here the window is definitely larger than the RMR, and the top section here looks a lot thicker, the actual material. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, the footprint, this does go and fit into any kind of RMR slides, anything that's been cut and designed for RMR. This has the same footprint, so you can install that on there. Also, I just noticed, I did forget to tell you, in the inside here, you'll notice that there's some, hopefully you can get this on camera with the lighting, there's some ridges right here. Hopefully you can see that. It's kind of like little steps. And that's just designed to keep the glare. If the sun's beaming down on it, it doesn't glare and ruin the kind of the reflection off the glass. And by ridging that stops that. So, so cool. So yeah, it is a fantastic little optic. The reticle, as I say, it has that chevron. And obviously I've been showing you some footage, probably rolling some footage during this. It has that chevron. And obviously if you're just shooting 9mm, tip of that chevron is going to be 0 to 25, and then if you're going out to like 50 yards, it'll be at the bottom of the chevron. The chevron's pretty small. I'm not sure that, I mean, I'm sure you could probably use it. I'd be kind of interested in having this as just a red dot with that larger circle also would be really cool. But the chevron does work. It is pretty small though, and it is a crisp, clear chevron. It does look very, very good. So as I say, with that circle dot around the outside, obviously that's designed if you go off center, and that is designed to give you an indication of which way to turn the optic back to get on to that chevron quicker, and it does work exactly as stated. It does make you get, if you draw and you put that pistol up, it definitely does help you get back onto target a lot quicker than without it. So overall, I'm very impressed with this little optic. It comes with a limited lifetime warranty. As I say, especially since it comes from Primary Arms, it does have their warranty on there. Primary Arms has a warranty on all of their products. These are coming in at just over $300. I think they're an absolute bargain. They've got a lot of really great features. The solar power, the 50,000 hour battery, the ACSS reticle, that big circle around there to get you back on target faster. It has that side compartment. As I say, it has a slightly more uncommon battery type, but it's not a massive deal. It's made of 7075 T6 aluminum. There's a lot to really like about this little reticle, and as I say, it has the same footprint as an RMR, so you don't have to worry about having any kind of optics recut or anything, your slides recut or anything like that. Yeah, very, very cool. I do like it a lot. Definitely recommended. People, I do own a couple of Holosuns. I've had absolutely zero issues with them, and I do know other people that have had absolutely no issues with their Holosuns either. So they seem to be just rocking just fine. People seem to really like them and have had minimal issues with them. So far, I think this is an absolute winner. I absolutely love the new reticle design from Primary Arms. They really nailed that. So very, very cool. All right, link is in the description if you wish to buy one. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. It doesn't cost you a dime, but it really helps me out, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. All right, thanks everybody. We'll catch you next time.